Flamingos get their pink color from the food they eat. Their diet mainly consists of algae, shrimp, and crustaceans. Interestingly, flamingos can be white or gray if they don't eat enough carotenoids. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Oh, and they can sleep while standing on one leg. Flamingos can filter feed with their unique beaks. They have a built-in water filtration system in their beaks. Believe it or not, flamingos can drink boiling hot water from geysers. They often stand on one leg to conserve body heat. Flamingo chicks are born with gray feathers. Their beaks develop a curve as they grow. Both parents produce crop milk to feed their chicks. Flamingos can fly at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. They migrate hundreds of miles in search of food, and flamingos can live up to 50 years in captivity. They are one of the oldest bird species, existing for 30 million years. There are 6 species of flamingos worldwide. The Andean flamingo is the rarest of them all. Flamingos can drink salt water without getting dehydrated. They have glands near their eyes to excrete excess salt. Their knees bend backward, but it's actually their ankle. Flamingos have webbed feet to help them walk in the mud. They are excellent swimmers, but rarely swim. Flamingos can recognize each other by their unique calls. They are monogamous and stay with one partner. Flamingo chicks stay in a nursery group after hatching. They perform synchronized dancing rituals for courtship. Their wingspan can reach up to 5 feet, or 1.5 meters. Flamingos can weigh anywhere from 4 to 9 pounds. They can turn their heads upside down to eat. Flamingos have some pretty unique features. For instance, their beaks are designed for upside-down feeding, and while they don't have teeth, their beaks do have serrated edges. They prefer shallow water bodies like lagoons and salt flats. Oh, and they can make over 20 different sounds. Sadly, their biggest threat is habitat destruction. Did you know that some species of flamingos can survive in freezing temperatures? They've been spotted on all continents except Antarctica. The brightest flamingos are considered the healthiest, but their pink color can fade if they get stressed or sick. Interestingly, they don't build traditional nests, instead they use mud mounds. Flamingo eggs are chalky white and oval-shaped. Remarkably, flamingos can recognize their own egg among thousands. The greater flamingo is the largest of the species, while the lesser flamingo is the smallest. And they start developing their iconic pink feathers after about a year. Flamingos preen their feathers with oil from a gland near their tails. They are more active at dawn and dusk. Flamingos are social birds and hate being alone. They can coexist with other bird species peacefully. Their curved beaks are an evolutionary adaptation. Flamingos in the wild have few natural predators. Large birds of prey and crocodiles are their main threats. Some flamingos stand on one leg even while sleeping. They can regulate their body temperature efficiently. Flamingos have excellent vision, even in dim light. They rarely blink, but their eyes are highly adaptive. Flamingos can swim, but prefer wading in shallow waters. They are known to steal nesting materials from each other. Their vibrant color helps them attract mates. Flamingos can close their nostrils while feeding underwater. The James's flamingo was once thought extinct. Flamingos communicate with grunts, honks, and growls. Their pink color comes from beta-carotene in their food. Interestingly, some flamingos have blue-green skin under their feathers. Their long necks have 19 vertebrae for flexibility. They are highly intelligent and have great memory. Flamingos sometimes form superflocks of over 1 million birds. They can adapt to both saltwater and freshwater environments. Flamingos are very territorial about their feeding spots. Some flamingo colonies have existed for centuries. They can go weeks without food if necessary. Their pink pigment can even affect their blood color. In some cultures, flamingos symbolize balance and beauty. The Caribbean flamingo is the brightest pink. Flamingos can adjust their feeding style based on water depth. Flamingos often follow seasonal migration patterns. Interestingly, some flamingos have been observed dancing alone. They use their feet to stir up mud for feeding. Unlike some birds, Flamingos can see in color. Also, they form strong bonds with their flock members. Flamingos can live in highly alkaline lakes. They don't get stuck in mud due to their light weight. Flamingos can lay only one egg per year, and if an egg is lost, they don't lay another one that season. Their pink feathers intensify during mating season. Flamingos have one of the most efficient digestive systems in birds. Some flamingos can live in volcanic lakes. Flamingos appear in ancient Egyptian and South American art. A flamingo's lifespan can be longer than a dog's. They can sleep even in the middle of strong winds. Flamingos were once mistaken for phoenixes in mythology. They have been used as symbols of grace and elegance. In Roman times, flamingo tongues were considered a delicacy. Flamingos have tiny bristles inside their beaks to trap food. They need clean water to maintain their pink color. Flamingos have an excellent sense of direction when migrating. They can survive in hypersaline environments that kill most animals. The oldest flamingo ever recorded lived to be 83 years old. Flamingos sometimes play by splashing water on each other. Without carotenoid-rich food, flamingos would turn white. Flamingos can recognize their own reflection in a mirror. They use head flagging, which is raising and shaking their heads to attract mates. Some flamingos pretend to be larger by fluffing their feathers. Flamingos can walk on water while taking off for flight. They flap their wings 4 to 5 times per second when flying. Flamingos can stay airborne for up to 600 kilometers or 373 miles without resting. Their unique pink hue varies between species and location. Some flamingos live at altitudes of over 4,000 meters, which is about 13,000 feet. They produce different sounds for warnings, greetings, and mating. And flamingos can remember specific individuals in their flock. They often return to the same nesting sites each year. Flamingo parents recognize their chicks' unique voice. Some flamingos migrate thousands of miles seasonally. They are highly resistant to diseases and infections. And the oldest recorded wild flamingo lived over 60 years. Flamingos can live for months without flying. They can stretch their necks to reach deeper water while feeding. Flamingo feathers are waterproof due to preening oils. Sometimes flamingos steal each other's nesting sites, and they prefer to nest in isolated, undisturbed areas. Their wings have black flight feathers that are only visible when flying. Flamingos tend to walk and wade rather than swim. They are highly adaptable to extreme temperatures. Some flamingos have traveled over 1,500 miles in a single migration. Flamingos can be selective eaters, preferring certain shrimp species. Their legs contain a network of blood vessels to regulate heat. They avoid predators by living in large groups. Flamingos can adjust their vocal pitch depending on the situation. They often shake their heads while feeding to mix the water. Some flamingo species can stand in water with a pH level of over 10. They are territorial when breeding, but social otherwise. Flamingo parents take turns incubating the egg. A flamingo's egg hatches after about 27 to 31 days. The chicks are born with straight beaks that curve as they mature. Flamingos lose and regrow feathers regularly. Flamingos sometimes stand on 2 legs when alert. Their pink color can vary from light pink to deep red. Flamingos are excellent weather indicators for scientists. In some cultures, flamingos symbolize love and beauty. They can adjust the angle of their beaks to filter food better. Flamingos can sleep with one eye open to watch for predators. Some flamingos live in Africa's soda lakes, which are too harsh for most species. Flamingos have been seen playing with sticks and stones. In the wild, flamingos rarely interact with humans. The flamingo's bright colors can be affected by pollution. They can stand still for hours without moving. Flamingos rarely lay 2 eggs, but when they do, usually only one chick survives. They thrive in hot, arid environments where other birds cannot survive. Some flamingos form lifelong friendships with specific flock members. Their knees actually bend forward, not backward. The knee is actually an ankle. Flamingos are considered a keystone species in their ecosystem. Their natural enemies include foxes, wild dogs, and big cats. They sometimes spread their wings widely as a dominance display. Some flamingos remain in their nesting areas year-round if food is available. Flamingos can dance in pairs or groups during mating season. Their tongue is shaped like a piston to push water out while feeding. Flamingos are rarely aggressive, but they will defend their nest. Some flamingos change feeding locations daily. Flamingos have been found in ancient Egyptian tombs as symbols of the sun god. The oldest flamingo fossil is about 30 million years old. Some flamingos playfully chase each other in shallow water. Flamingo chicks grow rapidly and double in size within a week. Flamingos have an excellent sense of taste. They are more active in cooler temperatures. Flamingos are known to adopt orphan chicks. They flap their wings aggressively when they feel threatened. Some flamingos have been seen eating small fish. Flamingos can survive in oxygen-poor waters where most birds cannot. They can drink fresh or salt water, unlike most birds. Some flamingos have been observed helping injured flock members. Flamingos communicate using body language in addition to sounds. Their beaks work like a vacuum cleaner to suck in water. Flamingos have specially adapted blood cells to handle high salinity water. They use sunbathing to help keep their feathers healthy. Flamingos rarely build their nests far from water. They are excellent navigators during migration. Some flamingos have been observed mating for life. Their wings contain air pockets to help them stay buoyant. Flamingos have a low heart rate compared to other birds. They can slow down their metabolism to survive harsh conditions. Some flamingo species are more vocal than others. Flamingos produce a purring sound when relaxed. Some flamingos have black-tipped feathers on their wings. Flamingos take turns cleaning each other's feathers. They have been seen following the same flight path for years. Flamingos can communicate over long distances using calls. Some flamingos move their nests closer to water as water levels drop. They prefer standing in warm water rather than cold. Flamingos can display aggressive wing flapping when competing for food. They are highly sensitive to changes in climate and environment. Flamingos have thick feathers that protect them from wind and cold. Some flamingos adopt a leader in their flock during migrations. Flamingos can lay eggs in artificial nesting sites created by conservationists. In some places, flamingo populations are decreasing due to habitat destruction. Flamingos have fewer parasites than other water birds. Their mating rituals can last several days. Some flamingos have completely red eyes. Flamingos are one of the few birds that can stand on a single leg for hours. In captivity, flamingos sometimes develop new behaviors due to human interaction. Without carotenoid-rich food, flamingos would turn gray or even white. That's 200 amazing flamingo facts for you!